Look, she's one of our favourites. Delta Goodrem was diagnosed with cancer at just 18 years old. She's since described her terrifying diagnosis as the moment she lost her innocence.
Well, fortunately for Delta and for all of us really, she was able to defeat the disease and now she wants to give back to those who helped save her life. And Delta joins us now alongside Dr. John Moore from St Vincent's Hospital in Sydney. A very good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Morning, Ellie. Morning, David.
Hey, Delta, can you take us back to that time? Because you were just 18 years old, your career had just taken off. What was it like to then get that diagnosis?
Oh, I mean, goodness. You know, going back into that time, Dr. Moore was there, and it's a journey that many, many Australians and humans go through. And so coming through that moment and hopefully standing as a pillar of hope and strength and as a survivor, I'm really proud for moments like this week, which has been a full circle moment. So I'm really proud to stand with one of my incredible doctors and many other patients who would say the same thing. So it's a really special day today.
Yeah, and you handled it so well back then, and you handle everything with such grace and dignity and kindness, and
Thank you.
you come through it such an enormous success as well. So you want to now give back to the people who helped you. Tell us a bit about that.
Of course, I mean, nobody gives you a roadmap in that moment, especially to reflect into being an 18-year-old who just started into music and into stepping into imagining, you know, visualising to share music with people and with all the best intentions, it changed trajectory, but that was a part of my story. And now we have this incredible opportunity. Throughout these past years, I've really felt that, you know, there's been no barrier between me and somebody who's been going through the fight, and it's still kept quite a presence in that conversation with you know, with patients and being able to hopefully be there in the best way I can, and especially with St Vincent's. But this is something that's really concrete that we can now collectively, together with the Delta Goodrem Foundation, make a difference.
Dr. Moore, how is it for you when someone like Delta, I mean, she doesn't then just get well and disappear and go off with her life. She still remains connected to St Vincent's and so thankful for what you and your team gave her. What will this support mean for your team?
Well, I think it'll mean two things. First of all, we get to continue to be with Delta in her path, you know, with St Vincent's. We're very, very, very happy to be part of that. She's been a constant support to us. She's patron of Kinghorn Cancer Centre. She helped us with our new ward and now the foundation. So that's the first thing that really is important to us. And the second thing is that with the money from the foundation, we can support young researchers who can help us work on treatments using stem cell transplant and other cellular therapies for malignant and autoimmune conditions.
Well, Doctor, you were one of the doctors who did treat Delta after her diagnosis. What is it like when you see, you know, a patient, whether it's Delta or anyone else, who are thriving and getting back into the community?
Well, I think that's our goal in medicine, isn't it? To try and help people and get them back to their normal lives. And we're very lucky in haematology that we can do that with a number of blood cancers. And Delta's a great example of that. And I think it's a credit to her as a person that she can come full circle, as she says, and come back and help other patients with the same conditions. So I think it's particularly gratifying for us to see her, one, do so well after her treatment and the traumas at 18 years of age, but importantly also to give back. And so that's a measure of her as a person.
Why is it so important to give back, Delta?
I mean, it just feels it's a part of my being. I don't know. I don't know any other way. I know that in the way that throughout life, I definitely had this calling from the time I was born through music and to be able to give songs. But then as life would twist and turn, now there's another part that I'm extremely focused on, and this is it.
So how can people get involved, Delta?
Well, they can go to the website, thedeltagoodremfoundation.org, and be a part of the mission. You know, obviously today obviously my partnership with St Vincent's is incredibly special with cellular therapy, but also it's about kindness and spreading hope. So yes, everyone can be involved by going to the website. It's a team effort. Teamwork makes the dream work.
We love a team effort. And Dr. Moore, good luck with all the research. We'll be keeping in touch throughout to see how it all goes. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.